Hello there. According to the UK mainstream media, international travel disruption is a purely British thing, but it isn't. The big story right now is not the Russia-Ukraine war or the cost of living crisis. It's all about travel chaos at British airports during half-term, with flight cancellations, endless queues and very disgruntled travellers. So I'm staying in the UK and will enjoy a few evenings in a pub garden somewhere. Anyway, with all this news, there are of course the usual lazy accusations amongst commentators that it's all somehow down to Brexit, lack of trained staff, etc. But if you lift your nose out of the UK press and look at European news outlets, you'll see that there are big problems across the EU as well. There are reports of similar flight problems in Brussels, Dublin, Amsterdam's Schiphol Airport, Berlin's Brandenburg Airport, Lisbon Airport, as well as Bristol, Manchester and Heathrow in the UK. In Brussels, EU citizens had to queue and wait while a spike of non-Schengen area passengers was processed through. And in Dublin, the situation is being described as total bedlam. And the real cause of all of this is a surge in travel demand during the first sunny spell after the pandemic, where the main providers have been decimated by the lockdowns and social distancing rules. But it seems those operators also pared down on airport staff for the duration. And now they don't have enough people to process the influx of passengers. And getting quick clearance for security staff seems to be a part of the blockage. And that's across Europe, not just the UK. It's not all about TUI cancelling flights in the UK. The Dutch carrier KLM has also temporarily stopped selling tickets, and 1,000 passengers in Dublin missed their flights on Sunday due to airport delays. Anyone who thought that it would be back to business as usual straight after the pandemic lockdowns ended were living in cloud cuckoo land. But what does seem to be happening is some flight operators overbooking their flights. They take the money, then bump passengers onto future already overbooked flights, and then they might offer flights well into the future for those who end up empty-seated, or just keep the money. Yes, there are ways they can legally relieve you of your dosh without supplying a flight. But what gets me is that last month the consumer champion Which reported that the average cost of flights to Europe was about half the pre-pandemic cost, while at the same time the cost of jet fuel is spiking up to about double its pre-pandemic price. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how cheap your flight is if you can't get on it and it disrupts all your hotel bookings, etc. And it's going to take a long time to sort it all out.